What if I told you that a single decision you make today could determine whether you retire wealthy or spend the rest of your life struggling financially? What if I told you that this decision doesn't require a college degree, a high-paying job, or a trust fund from your parents? The truth is, there's a simple strategy that most people completely overlook, and it involves nothing more than setting aside the equivalent of what you might spend on a few coffee runs each week. My name is Isaac, and I help people understand how small financial decisions can create massive long-term results. If you're interested in building real wealth without complicated investment strategies or get-rich-quick schemes, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you find this information helpful. Here's something that might surprise you. According to recent financial surveys, most Americans couldn't access even $5 orders in an emergency. Think about that for a moment. More than half the country is living so close to the edge that a small car repair or unexpected medical bill could throw their finances into chaos. And this isn't just about low-income earners. It includes people with decent jobs, college degrees, and what appear to be middle-class lifestyles. The reality is that most people are stuck in a cycle of earning money, spending money, and repeating the process without ever building meaningful wealth. They may drive nice cars, wear fashionable clothes, and own the latest gadgets, but beneath all that consumption is a harsh reality. They're broke, and many don't even realize it. But what if there were a way out? What if there were a proven strategy that could transform your financial future, starting with an amount so small that you'd barely notice it missing? Today, I'm going to show you exactly how $100 per month could completely change the course of your life. Before we get into the details, let me ask you something. When you think about building wealth, what comes to mind? Maybe you picture Wall Street traders making million-dollar deals or tech founders selling companies for billions. Perhaps you imagine real estate moguls flipping properties or lottery winners striking it rich. Those stories dominate headlines, but they're the exception, not the rule. The real secret to building wealth isn't glamorous. It doesn't generate viral posts or exciting news coverage. In fact, it's pretty boring, which is probably why so many people ignore it. The secret is consistency, time, and the incredible power of compound growth. Here's where things get interesting. If you save just $100 every month, you'll immediately be ahead of more than 60% of your peers. That's right. This simple habit alone can put you in a stronger financial position than most people around you. It's not because 100 is a huge amount of money. It's because most people never develop the discipline to save consistently at all. Think about what 100 represents in your monthly budget. For many people, it's a few restaurant meals, a couple of clothing purchases, or several streaming subscriptions they barely use. It could be the result of a handful of impulse purchases or dozens of small transactions they don't even remember making. The question isn't whether 100 exists in your budget. The question is whether you're willing to redirect it from consumption to wealth building. That requires a shift in the way you think about money and what it can do for you over time. Now, some of you might be thinking that 100 isn't enough to make a meaningful difference. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, finding an extra 100 may feel impossible. If you're already financially comfortable, 100 may seem too small to matter. Both viewpoints miss the bigger picture. Let me share a story. A teacher once told his students that if they saved and invested just 100 every month, they could become millionaires by retirement. The students thought it sounded impossible. How could such a small amount create such a large outcome? The teacher wasn't talking about luck or magic. He was talking about math and the extraordinary power of compound interest. The beauty of this approach isn't only the money, it's the habits and mindset it develops. When you commit to saving 100 every month, you become more intentional about your spending. You start paying attention to where your money goes. You learn the difference between wants and needs. You build the discipline that separates people who create wealth from those who constantly struggle financially. So how do you find that extra 100 each month? There are really only two options, and the most successful people often use both. You can reduce your expenses, or you can increase your income. Let's start with expenses. Look closely at your fixed monthly costs. These are the payments that happen automatically without much thought. Insurance premiums, cell phone plans, internet service, and recurring subscriptions all fall into this category. Many people pay far more than necessary simply because they've never taken the time to compare alternatives or negotiate better rates. Insurance companies, phone providers, and service businesses rely on customer inertia. They know most people won't question their bills year after year. A few hours of research and a couple of phone calls could easily save you $50 to $100 per month. Then there are subscription services, streaming platforms, software memberships, gym subscriptions, magazines, and countless other recurring charges can quietly drain hundreds of dollars each month. Many people are paying for services they rarely use or have forgotten about entirely. A simple subscription audit could free up a significant amount of money immediately. Your daily spending habits also create opportunities. Small changes in how often you eat out, where you buy groceries, and how you shop can add up quickly. The goal isn't extreme deprivation. It's making sustainable, strategic adjustments. Now let's talk about income. Today's economy offers more opportunities than ever to earn extra money. You can freelance using skills you already have, start a small side business, or take on part-time work. For many people, earning an additional $100 per month is much easier than they realize. The specific method matters less than your commitment to taking action. Some people prefer cutting expenses. Others focus on increasing income. What matters most is getting started. Once you've found a way to save that $100 each month, the next step is putting it to work through investing. And that's where things become truly powerful. The moment you begin investing that $100 every month, you enter a completely different financial world. Your money stops being just money. It becomes a wealth-building machine that continues working even while you sleep. Let's look at what happens. Over 10 years, assuming reasonable market returns, your monthly contributions don't simply add up to $12,000. They grow to approximately $18,000. That extra $6 is your money generating more money. At first, that might not sound life-changing, and that's exactly where many people make a mistake. They focus on the short-term outcome instead of recognizing the exponential process developing beneath the surface. What they're seeing is only the beginning. The real transformation happens over decades. Imagine continuing this strategy for 40 years. Your total contributions would be $48,000, but your investment balance wouldn't stop there. It would grow to more than $350,000. Think about that. You contributed less than $50,000, yet your account contains more than $350,000. Where did the additional $300,000 come from? Compound interest. The force Albert Einstein allegedly called the eighth wonder of the world. More than 85% of your wealth came not from your labor, but from your money working on your behalf. This is one of the biggest differences between people who build wealth and those who struggle financially for life. Wealthy people understand that there's a limit to how much they can earn through personal effort, but there is virtually no limit to what their money can earn when given enough time to compound. Look at the math. Early on, returns seem small. A 10% return on $5,000 is only $500. You might think that's not worth the effort. After all, you could earn $500 by working a few extra hours. But that way of thinking misses the entire point. As your portfolio grows, those same percentage returns become much larger dollar amounts. At $50,000, a 10% return equals $5,000 per year. At $100,000, it's $10,000 annually. At $300,000, it's $30,000 per year. Eventually, your investments aren't just supplementing your income. They're creating substantial wealth that could potentially replace your income altogether. This is why starting early matters so much. The difference between beginning at age 25 and age 35 isn't merely 10 years of contributions. It's 10 years of compound growth on every dollar invested. And remember, the examples we've discussed assume an 8% annual return, which is actually conservative compared to long-term stock market history. The S&P 500 has averaged more than 10% annually over many decades. At that rate, your $100 per month could grow to well over $500,000, with an even greater percentage coming from growth rather than contributions. But here's what most financial content leaves out. Understanding the math isn't the hard part. The hard part is maintaining the discipline to stay consistent in a world designed to encourage immediate gratification. We live in a culture that rewards spending, promotes consumption, and prioritizes instant pleasure over long-term wealth. Every month you'll face a choice. Invest the $100 as planned, or spend it on something that feels rewarding right now. Maybe it's a sale. Maybe it's a weekend trip. Maybe it's a small lifestyle upgrade. These moments test your commitment. Successful investors create systems that remove temptation. They automate their investments. They treat investing like any other essential bill. They understand that paying yourself first isn't just a slogan. It's the foundation of financial independence. As your account grows, something interesting happens psychologically. Watching your investments increase becomes exciting. Instead of viewing investing as a sacrifice, you begin to see it as one of the most rewarding uses of your money. That excitement often inspires people to contribute even more. You may invest your tax refund instead of spending it. You may direct part of every raise into your portfolio. You may even start a side business specifically to create more investment capital. Once you see your money growing without additional effort, you'll naturally want to accelerate the process. This mindset shift separates wealth builders from lifelong consumers. You stop asking, "Can I afford this?" Instead, you ask, "How much future wealth am I giving up to buy this today?" That 100 dinner isn't just 100 anymore. It may represent hundreds of dollars in future investment growth. Wealthy people understand that every dollar has the potential to become multiple dollars. That understanding shapes their decisions. It's not necessarily because they're smarter or more disciplined. They simply think differently about money and time. When you truly understand compound growth, you realize that your greatest asset isn't your house, your car, or even your job. It's time. And every month you delay is a month of growth you'll never get back. The 100 per month strategy works because it's realistic, but it's also scalable. As your income increases throughout your career, your contributions can increase too. Someone who starts with 100 per month at age 25 might eventually invest 500 or even 1,000 per month by age 40. The habit established early creates the foundation for much greater wealth later. But even if you never increase that original contribution, you'll still accomplish something remarkable. You'll build financial independence using one of the most reliable and proven strategies ever created. While others chase market timing and get-rich-quick schemes, you'll be steadily building wealth through the approach that has created more millionaires than almost anything else. At this point, many people wonder whether this strategy works in the real world or only in theory. The answer is simple. Millions of people have built substantial wealth using this exact approach, often starting with very modest incomes. What makes the strategy so powerful isn't just the growth of the investments. It's the transformation that occurs within you. You become more disciplined. You become more aware of your spending. You make better career decisions. You start thinking long-term. That shift opens doors most people never notice. When you have savings and investments, you gain options. A promising job opportunity with lower short-term security becomes possible. Starting a business becomes possible. Taking advantage of an investment opportunity becomes possible. These opportunities appear all the time, but only people with financial resources can act on them. The wealthy understand that money creates more money, not only through investment returns, but through the opportunities it provides. They can invest in themselves, their education, and their businesses because they have a solid financial foundation. And here's something important. The goal isn't to save exactly 100 forever. The goal is to build the habit and mindset that make wealth creation inevitable. Most people who begin with 100 naturally increase the amount over time. As they watch their accounts grow, they realize that every dollar redirected from consumption to investing has the potential to multiply. That realization often leads to lifestyle optimization instead of lifestyle inflation. Rather than spending every raise on new possessions, they invest more. Rather than treating a tax refund as spending money, they see it as an opportunity to accelerate wealth building. This mindset is what separates financially independent people from those trapped in the earning and spending cycle. Starting with just 100 proves that wealth building is possible. Many people never begin because they believe they need thousands of dollars to make investing worthwhile. They're waiting for the perfect moment. But the perfect moment is now, with whatever amount you can afford. After 6 months or a year of consistent investing, you'll gain confidence in your ability to follow long-term financial plans. That confidence often spills into other areas. You might refinance a mortgage, negotiate better insurance rates, or pursue a higher-paying job. Each improvement compounds the impact of your original decision. Maybe you save $50 on insurance and another $75 by cutting unnecessary subscriptions. Now you're investing $225 each month instead of $100. Your progress accelerates dramatically. The psychological impact of seeing your net worth rise consistently is hard to overstate. For many people, it's the first time they've watched their financial situation improve month after month without working more hours. Their money is working for them, and that realization is incredibly powerful. As your portfolio reaches larger milestones, the growth becomes even more noticeable. When your account reaches $50,000 and gains several $100s in a month, you start to understand the appeal of investing. When it reaches $100,000 and generates thousands of dollars during strong periods, the power becomes impossible to ignore. This is what I call the wealth building acceleration phase. People stop being satisfied with minimal contributions because they can clearly see the benefits of investing more. They actively look for ways to increase income and direct that money into investments. The strategy creates momentum. Like a snowball rolling downhill, it starts small but grows larger and faster over time. The key is simply getting started. Even if market conditions aren't ideal, the strategy still works because you're investing consistently over decades. You'll experience market crashes, recessions, and uncertainty, but you'll also experience recoveries, bull markets, and periods of strong growth. Over the long run, those fluctuations have historically rewarded patient investors. People usually fail for one of two reasons. Either they never begin because they're waiting for perfect conditions, or they quit during a market downturn when their account temporarily loses value. Successful investors understand that volatility is part of the journey, not a reason to abandon it. When you commit to this strategy, you're joining a group of people who understand that wealth is built through patience and consistency. You're choosing delayed gratification over immediate consumption. You're trusting discipline over impulse. And those qualities consistently separate financially successful people from everyone else. The 100 per month strategy isn't exciting. It won't make you rich overnight, but it can make you wealthy over time, which is far more valuable than any get-rich-quick scheme. It's a proven path that requires nothing more than consistency, patience, and the willingness to begin. Your financial future is shaped by the decisions you make today. Every month you wait is a month of compound growth you'll never recover. The best time to start investing was 20 years ago. The second best time is right now. Take that first step.